Alright guys, what we have here is the back end of a Ford Bronco. Wild animal. And you don't want to get too close. Like, if I try and stick my finger right here, it just might bite me. Alright. You alright, girl? Alright. 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 Oh, she's a biter!
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Driving Viking here. And today we're going to go over the things I love about my 2022 Ford Bronco with the Sasquatch package. It's a wild animal. First thing I love about this, look at the front end of that. Just got a real muscular stance. Almost reminds me of a pit bull. Absolutely love the way this thing looks. Come over here, you can see it's got the high raised fenders like the classics. It's got these tie downs, don't know how I feel about those. Got your tow hooks. Very nice. Come around to the side. Right off the bat, first thing you notice is the big 35-inch tires on the Sasquatch package. It's got the beadlock capable wheels. And look at the lines, guys. Very nice. Love the badging. Very broad, high hips. You know what they say, if you like them thick, well, she's thick. Look at that. Absolutely love the look of this. Very menacing presence to it. It's almost got like that Tonka truck look. I remember when I seen the orange one, when Ford first announced this, the Cyber Orange, it reminded me of a Tonka truck. I absolutely fell in love with it. One thing I love about this Bronco is look at it's a two-door, but look how long the door is, okay? And you come around here. Now, you got kids, whatever, you want to get in the back seat, just pull this, grab the front of the seat, and it pulls forward. Now look at that. Look at all that room you got. I mean, literally you can just walk right into the back. Right into the back. I could get back here, no problem. Boom, I'm in. I'm 6 foot tall. Now I'm sitting behind myself, so this seat is way back. And I got plenty of leg room. Plenty of leg room back here. Plenty of space. No problems at all. Headroom, you're talking, I don't know, a foot. Very spacious in the back. Plenty of room for full-size adults, especially kids, whatever. I mean, it's just designed where you almost don't even need a four-door. You got your power hookups here, USB-C port. Anybody in the back's gonna love that. You got your rubber flooring, rubber floor mats, front and back. Really like the color of these seats. You got the black with this charcoal gray with pattern. It's very nice. Here's the front. I like it. Performance cloth. Very comfortable too. I love the technology that you get here. Comes standard with the Ford Bronco. You get your Sync 4, which in my opinion is huge. Get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You get navigation, pretty much the works. Get your power windows, power locks, all standard. hit the button, window goes down. You don't have to hold your finger on it like some vehicles. Boom, one touch, down. Goes down by itself. The goat modes are really nice. Just twist the knob right here and it sets everything up for you. Turn the knob to the right, you got your normal, eco, sport, slippery, sand. And this is nice, guys, especially for people who, you know, they're not used to setting up this stuff on their own for off-roading. And it's just simple touch. Now, if you know what you're doing, you could bypass these goat modes and just do it yourself. Like if you want to set it up for sand, right here, you just do it up here. Hit the rear lockers, down here, put it in 4 high. But for people who don't know, you got the goat modes. I really like the graphics in this too. Trying to get both screens here. Let me open and close the door. Check this out. Pretty cool touch. Love that night sky on there. You can even see the shooting stars there. It's pretty cool. Also, besides your hero switches right here on the dash, you got your auxiliary switches right here. 6 of them. Right here in front, simple, boom, boom, easy to use. Look at that. You're not fumbling around in the center here trying to reach over for them. Everything's right out laid in front of you, and you can just hit it. I love this setup. Also in the front, I love they actually have a space to put your cell phone, unlike some vehicles, non-existent. Got your center console storage, pretty decent, not too bad, pretty deep. You got your 12 volt here. Like I said, guys, all this technology that comes standard in the Ford Bronco is great value. I mean, for example, you go to Jeep's website, add up all these extras on there. The power windows, the power locks, the 8-inch touchscreen. You're talking thousands more. And even the Rubicon, you have to pay extra for LED headlights. That's crazy to me. Unbelievable. You can see how bright these LEDs are, even in the daytime. Super bright. So one thing I need to rectify. I was wrong about the Bronco in one area in my little nitpicky negative reviews about it, and it's the AC. So I stand by that. I still think there should be a vent behind the center console, especially for the 4-door guys. But I'm going to tell you guys what. I didn't realize, let me show you here real quick. This right here, and to my defense, I wasn't playing around hardcore with the AC when you get a cool vehicle like this. You're playing with all the other toys. But this right here, from where you're sitting up here, you don't realize it. You kind of just turn it whatever and the AC's on, normal, whatever, you hit the AC button. But there's like a level, it's almost like an amplifier, a Marshall amp, like level 10. You turn it down there. And let me start the vehicle up. You got to see this for yourself. It is so powerful. I mean, it's literally insane. This AC is so strong that my kids tap out in the back seat. Hold on, let me get this going. Hopefully you guys can hear this in the video. Okay, I got the AC on regular, everything's regular. I'm gonna turn this on max AC. Turn that up here and turn it like this. Holy hell! Woo! I mean, there is nothing I can say right now. Can you hear that? You can feel the air full blast in the back seat. It's crazy. There is no need in the 2-door for a center vent back there. I'm telling you right now. This has to be the most powerful AC I have ever felt in my life. With the air pressure and cold, because it gets cold, guys. So if you have a 2-door and you put it on max AC, let me tell you what, guys, you're gonna freeze your balls off. I'll just leave it at that. Come over here to the dash. You see the top, it's this gray color. And I love how it breaks it up. You got the black here in the center, very smooth look, very modern. And it's great, you got the handle. And one thing I'm gonna say, guys, I've seen reviews on these Broncos where people, I don't know if it's a first year issue or what, but they complain about these handles. They're junk, they can move around. It's like they're flimsy. Like, look at this, guys. This thing is not moving. I'm 6 foot, 200 pounds, and I'm not even budging this thing. Rock solid. So I don't know if this is like, this is a late model. This was built August 1st of 2022. So did Ford get their crap together and now everything's good? I don't know. But I can tell you right now, it ain't flimsy. Rock solid. All right, guys. One of the main things I love about my Bronco is the open air space. No center crossbar, and just taking these two front panels off alone, in the front you're getting like 29 inches of open air. You take the back off, even more. There's nothing protruding in your way. I love that. And when you get the two-door, you obviously get the hardtop with it. And it comes with the two panels in the front that easily come off. So if you want that open air experience, it's on each side, 4 latches. Boom, boom, and you got one here, and then this pops down like this. And it just lifts right off. It's super light, like 20 pounds, if that. I'm not gonna do it for you because I can't do it with one hand in the camera, but trust me, it just comes right off. You do gotta watch, and I mentioned this in a previous video, the front edge is sharp, so you learn the hard way. Don't touch the front, just pop it up from the center, and if you have to, rest it up here a little bit, and then pick it up, and you can take it in the back. You know, and in the back comes with that little bag right here. Put the tops in there, set it up right, and you're good to go. Also in the back, you got your 4 tie downs right here. 1, 2, and you got two on the left. So that's nice. And you come over here, you can see right there you got your 12-volt hookup. And then this slot right here, that's for when you take the top off. So if you take the rear top off, you unplug that, and you just rest it right in that slot right there. Easy enough. As you can see right here on the rear door, it's already accessory ready. So it's ready to go if you want to put a table or whatever else you need. Another thing I want to go over is the doors. Now guys, the cool thing is, when you really think about this, look at that. There's no frame. This door right here is literally, essentially, a half door. So you're getting half doors right from the factory. And easy to take off. You can see right here, lift here, 2 bolts, boom, boom. And you just unplug that, the harness right there. And that actually pops off pretty easy. You don't have to fight with it like you do on the Wrangler. And Ford provides you with this nice little toolkit, so you're ready to go. And yeah, and as we all know, the mirrors stay on the Bronco, so they're not attached to the door. And on the 4-door, you can actually take these doors and store them in the back. The 2-door, there's not enough room, but listen, if you're gonna ride with the doors off, you're gonna leave them home anyway. Let's be real. But think about this, guys. This is essentially a half door from the factory. Price that out. Price that out on Jeep's website with the Wrangler. You know, with all the electronics, price out the half doors, everything, and see what that comes out to compared to what you get standard on the Bronco. All right, guys. One major thing I love about this Ford Bronco, and obviously I ordered it this way, is the Sasquatch package. So you get 35s from the factory, beadlock capable, 470 gears, the works. All right, front and rear lockers, everything you need. And I got to talk about this because you hear all these people, well, it's junk because it's got IFS and the tie rods are snapping. Listen, this Sasquatch package, this was designed, look at that. This was designed to run on these 35s. You got the Bilstein shocks. You can see the tie rods right there. Now, look at. You don't need 37s on this, guys. There is no front pumpkin. You got tons of clearance, tons. So when you lift this improperly, especially, you see how straight that tie rod is there? It's almost perfectly straight. When you go and lift this and you throw 37s, 40s, whatever on this, that tie rod goes from this to this. And then it snaps because you're putting unwanted pressure on it on a ridiculous angle that it's not supposed to be on. And then you got extra weight of the tires. It's not designed like that. When you have a Jeep, it's not because it's better, it's just different. You got a front solid axle that's straight across. So if you lift it, nothing's getting put on a weird angle. And the tie rods are in this case. So leave it alone. It's perfectly designed to do some great off-roading right out of the box. You don't need to be throwing 37s and 40s on this thing. Like I said, you don't have the front pumpkin, so you got the clearance in this thing, probably the same as a Jeep on 37s without the 37s, so you don't need them. Leave it alone. The Sasquatch package is perfect the way it is right out of the box. And one thing I gotta say, guys, I love these standard Sasquatch wheels. Like I said, beadlock capable, but I love the styling. I would leave these alone. I would not do aftermarket. These look amazing. Perfect just the way they are.
Alright guys, might have to bring out the Australian accent for this part. Right here, what do you think, mate? What do you think of that engine? Looks ugly, but it's got the power, man. 330 horsepower and 415 foot-pounds of torque.
So this twin turbo V6 is direct inject and port fuel injection. And I gotta tell you guys, there is a little dead spot in the beginning, that turbo lag, if you will. But once you get past that lag, it feels like, reminds me of a V8 where it just gobs of power and keeps going and going and going, and it's just building, and it like it never ends. Tons of power. Super impressed with the power in this engine. Cool little thing about the intake right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a little duct, a channel, so it's gonna divert water down if you getting somewhere too deep where the water comes up over the grill here. It's not going to get sucked up in your intake. It's going to go right down there, and you got a little flap here too, so that's nice. I also really like the honeycomb styling on the underside of the hood. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I also have a Jeep Willys Extreme Recon, and I get people putting these on my doors. Ducks. So, question is, if you have a Bronco, especially with the Sasquatch package, what do people put on your doors? This guy? Imagine walking up to your Bronco and seeing this guy hanging out on your door.
One might say, whoever left this, it's a few sandwiches short of a picnic, right? Like myself.
Now, I normally don't name my vehicles, but if I did, I'm thinking maybe Swamp Thing, or maybe something like the Grinch's Green Ball Sack. What do you think? What do you guys think? Alright guys, another thing I love about my Ford Bronco is these right here. Removable fender flares. Just twist these latches right here, all the way through, pull, and it just pops right off. Cool thing is, not only are the flares removable, but the fenders themselves can be removed. Just bolt them off. Everything comes off. It's like a transformer. So if you want different fenders on there, or if you want to take them off, you don't want body damage in the woods, on the trails, just take them off. Pretty cool. Sun's finally starting to come out, guys. Just look at that. Look at that eruption green paint. Unreal. Absolutely stunning. So what do I think about the all-new Ford Bronco? I think it's one of the most badass vehicles the Ford Motor Company has ever produced. What do you guys think? Well guys, that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, I'll see you guys next week.